Head coach Clinton Mylymok joining me right now. And coach, a split of the weekend, first two games in there. Game one kind of got away from you in the third, but in the second game you guys shut it down. What was the key to make sure that transition from game one to game two happened?
Growth from our players, just learning from the first game. A lot of guys playing their first playoff game and super excited and how they moved, and they were just kind of over aggressive. And I thought Maine did a good job of countering, going, well, if you're going to pressure me with three guys, we're going to leave a puck behind all of us. And they had a lot of drop-in plays, finding the second wave. And then I thought on Saturday that those adjustments were made, and we did a great job on killing penalties. We had 6 PKs, 1 5-minute was extended, and I thought, actually, as much as you get frustrated, like in the playoffs, the message is build off it, like kill it and get the crowd into it, and get them frustrated. I thought our goalie made it look simple and made it look easy, and it wasn't. He made some outstanding saves when you break it down, but he allowed us to get some momentum out of it and build off of it. And I thought our players did a really good job of creating excitement off of our kill.
How much was preached after that game one to make sure you have a short memory and don't drag that onto the game two?
Yeah, I think there's a few points we had to make after the game about our third and some adjustments. And then what it is like, okay, turn the page, move on, coaches too, and build off of all the positives we could. And the way we look at it is we've had one bad period out of 6, and it did cost us a game. But we got to look at the other 5 too, and not just harp on the one. And I think overall, the amount of penalties we've had to kill is an issue, and we got to fix it. But we've done a pretty good job.
When you look at the scoring as well, a lot of your older players getting into the mix there. How much is that veteran leadership huge, especially this time of year?
Well, it has to be there. If you break down any playoff team at any level, you need your top guys to be your top guys. You need your goalie to be elite and lead the way that way. And your veterans have to produce. Last year when we played Maine and we had 1 goal in 3 games. It was a quick conversation with our 20s, like, this doesn't happen without you. And then to their credit, they all stepped up, and that's the expectation here. Like, you have to produce and you have to be a difference maker at 20. You can't just be another guy.
Now you guys head up to Maine, a place you guys are very familiar with in the playoffs. What's the key to getting 2 wins out of there and getting on to the next round?
I guess the key is going to be our starts and making sure that it's boring for them and their fans, and it's simple, and not change too much. Just be really good with the puck. We watch on video, obviously during the week after games, and teams that struggle or get in trouble don't manage pucks well. That means that they take silly shots at times and start their transition, or they throw pucks uphill, which starts the other team's transition. So managing pucks is really important. Their boards are really tricky. They're bouncy and fast, and you got to be careful on the walls there, and our goalie's got to be careful. But we have to use that to our advantage too, knowing, hey, they have some crazy bounces there, and we've used that against them this year, and we understand where those bounces are too. And so, but on the road, it's try and play the same way. Just play our game, play simple, make their D have to turn, and don't let them transition, because they do transition well.
Head coach Clinton Mylymok.